Just don't make mistakes. And by the way, Chad can't let this become a fuel mileage race because that may be one of their few weaknesses. Alan?
Race number 8 of the chase stop underway. Green flag in Texas. It'll be Jimmie Johnson for lead lap 1. 1 bonus point toward the championship for leading a lap. Second place, Kyle Busch inside in the 18. Greg Biffle on the outside in the 16 with a little slide there.
Just trying to find some grip up there in that second lane right now. Not sure it's going to be there at this point in time.
Truex 56, Bowyer 15. Carl Edwards, 99. The front 6 broken away just a little bit from 7th place on back. Carl Edwards has been so good at this Texas track over the years, and what a long dry spell for that 99.
Yeah, it's just been a great track for him to wake up out of this, whatever dream he's been in, and not winning races. It's been so long. You know it's going to happen. It could happen today.
Here's Clint Bowyer chasing his teammate, Martin Truex Jr.
Well, you'll have to ask ourselves and keep an eye on this. Cars that are good right now during this first 100, 200 miles of the race, as this racetrack changes, are they still going to be able to keep up with the racetrack and be good when it comes time to win later? Yeah, we saw last night Kyle Busch got out there a long way the first run, but then after that he just wasn't able to keep pace with the other cars and Kevin Harvick.
Speaking of Kyle Busch, he's in second now. I think he's someone that these chase drivers are going to have to deal with here. He's had a great chase. Unfortunately, he's not part of it.
Here's a look back. We're about the first 15 cars. Jeff Gordon, 24, just overtaking Kurt Busch in the 78 for the 15th spot. On board with Jeff.
Just getting such an incredible sensation of speed here at this track. I don't know. It's just like the layout looks a lot like a lot of mile and a half, but you just really seem to get a more sensation of speed. Maybe it's all the bumps and character that it had.
Denny Hamlin, Trevor Bayne, 11 and 21. Hamlin moving by, and just that little bobble up the racetrack, but Bayne couldn't cut back underneath it.
I think it's the entry into these corners where you go from a flat straightaway, the banking, you don't enter it until you're carrying a lot of speed, 200 miles an hour down into it, and you don't pick up all of that banking that you need. And that really gives you kind of an uneasy, loose feeling entering turns 1 and 3 here at this racetrack. That's what makes you feel that sensation of speed that you were talking about, Ian.
Jeff Gordon trying that wide line. I talked to Alan Gustafson yesterday, and he said this is turning into our kind of track, like Atlanta, where the tires fall off, the driver has to search around and find the grip that matches his car's handling. He said, we could be tough tomorrow.
Almost everybody I talked to in the garage did liken this racetrack to what Atlanta is, and it's really become that. And I think that you see a lot of people that were good at Atlanta will be good here. Jeff Gordon was one of those.
And checking back in on Carl Edwards in 6th, trying to take 5th away from Clint Bowyer. Catching is one thing, passing is another, and we invite you to check out NASCAR.com/RaceBuddy during today's AAA Texas 500 to watch coverage live from Texas Motor Speedway by following your favorite drivers for free with 8 live camera views. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Eric Almirola, Jeff Gordon, 13th, 14th, and 15th there. Gordon's car doing that little dance over those bumps in turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, a lot of the goodies gone off these tires already. They're like a second and quarter slower than they were on their fastest lap. Which means these tires have given up quite a bit of grip pretty quick.
So, Kevin Harvick, the bizarre story before the race of the skydiver coming in and the weight hanging from the bottom of the Texas state flag, slamming into the left side door of that 29 car. Just when you think you've seen it all in a racetrack.
Yeah, just when you think you have, maybe. I've been watching Kevin here early on. He won the nationwide race last night here, utilizing that top groove a lot. He's moved up there, making a lot of passes, carrying a ton of speed off these corners, off of turns 2 and 4, making some passes early on.
Kevin started in 23rd position, Dave. He's running in 23rd.
And of course, they didn't have to give up that starting position. NASCAR allowed them to go back to the garage and repair this car. Front tire changer Jason Palmer worked on it. He's a body hanger at the shop, normally changes tires here at the track. And asked the engineers if it would have made any difference if they had to leave it. They said they might have lost a couple of counts of downforce off the left rear of that car, and that would be traction. So they definitely wanted the opportunity to fix it.
Now, it certainly was unusual. I know, Dale, you hit a door at a racetrack that was left loose one time, tore up the front end of your race car.
There's all kinds of things that happen, but I've never seen the skydiver make a difference in a race car here.
Well, you're about to see it again. As if you missed it earlier, what happened to Kevin Harvick as his car sat on the grid before the race, watched the flag thing hanging at the end of the flag there, the sandbag, bang! It was different.